Yo, what is up? So, I have fixed my controller problems, and what the issue was this Bluetooth I had enabled. My controller, I didn't literally realise it, but I thought my Xbox wireless dongle, which is what I always use for my Xbox Elite controller on Windows, it turns out that wasn't actually communicating with my Xbox controller, and instead my Bluetooth was being activated from my motherboard. So that's why I wasn't getting the full performance. Literally, when I'm playing games, it just didn't feel great. It felt choppy. It didn't feel like anything like Windows. So what I've had to do is just disable Bluetooth in these settings. So just go in here, Bluetooth, because that was literally getting in the way of what I was trying to do. So I just disabled it. It's because I didn't want it connecting to my motherboard Bluetooth. Because I wasn't aware of, I literally thought my Xbox dongle was working. So that was the root cause of the problem. And I also needed to, because I could connect. What I found out was when I connected via USB, it wasn't even detecting it either, and I had to download this driver from a GIT hub. So if anyone is having these issues on Linux with your Xbox Elite or even Xbox controller connecting, you will need to download this driver here. So it's called XPad No One, Medusa, all this. So that's literally what I found out. And what I done as well, I just uninstalled all the drivers I did have installed, because I just found they weren't working. So I just got rid of all them. There is an XPad Neo also I installed, which didn't seem to be doing anything. So I just got rid of all that, and then I just installed that driver that I just showed you. And now I can actually, mind you, I did have to restart because it didn't work straight away. I could connect via USB, but my Xbox wireless dongle wouldn't work. So, but then I went back to Windows, and then I went back into Linux, and I found it was working. So that was a bit weird. So now I can actually use both my USB dongle wirelessly and just plug in. I'd rather have it wirelessly for gaming. So I'm happy about that. So at least I've got to the bottom of that, and it did feel much more responsive when I'm in game. So that's good that I figured that out. Again, you will literally run into issues on Linux. I mean, that just to get that working, I've tried everything before I downloaded that driver. But I don't know if that Bluetooth was definitely getting in the way, so I just got rid of it because I don't use it anyway. So because it just pairs it with that, and you don't want that. So you want it working with your dongle. Anyway, the other thing I was going to talk about was Stalker 2. I've preloaded the FSR for it because I found the command just wasn't working with it, and I'll put it in. So, because I did try Proton _ FSR4 upgrade, which is what you're meant to do on there. But so all I've done is just put this command in, which enables me to look at my FPS, and that's it. I've just done the usual trick and used Optiscaler to put it in. So what you do, you just basically check your game ID, so 16433. You go in here, you want the AMD system file, so I just copied that, went into it, go into your Steam library. Like every game's got a game ID on Linux, so and it will be in here. So 16433, all the way in here. You want Windows System 32, and I pasted it in there. As you can see, and then that enables the FSR 4 to work once you install Optiscaler. And you will need to use the DLSS inputs. So I'll show you how to do it. It's obviously on Windows you can use it through the Adrenaline app now. So, but this is a way of doing it on Linux. You just go in here, common Stalker 2, it will be the name of the game, binaries Win64, just paste all that, just do that, that's what I do on Linux, you get the option of that. But the other thing though is you will, because what happens, you load up the game and as soon as I press insert it crashes the game, but I've double checked and I know it's working. So what you will need to do is just manually force it. So what I've changed is this here, so FSR 3.1 you want, so you want that on to apply the FSR 3.x. Then you want to scroll down to FSR 4 update, so it'll be under FSR, and then just type in true, and that will literally just make sure it turns on. So you just save that and that's it. So I will have a quick look at it. I mean, there's always a part in here I know I can literally tell if it's on or not, but it's pretty obvious to me anyway. I will probably have to turn the sound down. But performance looks pretty similar. I mean, when I did turn FSR 4 on, it did knock about 2 FPS off. So that was another sign from FSR 3. Just knocked it down by 2. So that's always a sign that it's coming on. It's activated. Just turn that down. Yeah, that should be alright, I think. Take a chance. But the last time I checked it out on Windows, it did look really good. FSR 4 on Stalker 2. So yeah, I mean, OBS usually knocks a bit of FPS off, but it seems to be, maybe on this game it don't, because that's interesting. Seems to be quite similar. Maybe it knocks 1 or 2 FPS off, but yeah, I mean, I can definitely tell it's on just by comparing it to FSR 3. I can always tell by looking at this bloke, looking at his hair close up. Yeah, that's definitely on there, and his clothes. Yeah, that is a lot cleaner than it looks on FSR 3, definitely. So that's you can definitely tell by the texture in the skin as well, on the faces, yeah. So that's pretty good. So you can get that working on the Linux. Again, these commands just seem to be a bit, as I said, they seem like a bit of a gimmick because they will work in certain games but won't in others. And I know Optiscaler literally works pretty much 98% of the time. I mean, and then what I have found is on the Linux though, the menu doesn't come up half as much as it does on Windows, so I've had to force it on myself, but you just got to look for the signs that it is working. You will notice the FPS will be a bit worse, but depends on the game by how much. But I'm definitely seeing a good difference in image quality. So you can put frame generation on as well. The other thing I found out is lossless scaling doesn't actually work on Linux, so that's a bit of a bummer. So I was literally going to try that out in this video, but then I found it weren't working. That's running well enough. Yeah. That's pretty good. Frame generation seems to work pretty well on the Stalker 2. Just to bump your FPS. That's when I tend to use it, when you will get a lower FPS in them areas anyway, in the NPC areas, and then it bumps up as you go out. It's quite a CPU limited area in there. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Only a short video. So thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.